Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just doing the editing on Arrow. I finally found there's a lot of problems. Like, I've been you can tell, quite tired with a lot of stuff going on. But as you know, with my schedule, Arrow's very difficult to edit. I'm looking at it here, and I'm just gonna apologize right away because I actually did sit through Arrow, and I did record it and such. But as you can see, like, my face is just like that's it. Like, I don't know what I think. What it was I knew I wasn't, and I forgot about this. I knew I wasn't going to do a reaction, like a full-blown reaction. So it was a little more like I was recording it only if the episode was like super good. Like, there's two type of reactions that I do. There's the commentary reaction sort of stuff where I try to put more into the episode, and then there's the reaction, like if something is really good that it hits you hard. So I record nevertheless, and so my fault. I apologize about that I thought this week was going to be the last reaction type of thing I was going to do, but actually last week was the last reaction thing. Basically, in short, it's a review. Okay, shit, fuck. Okay. So my apologies about that. I'm not really doing full-blown reactions, only reviews until the mid-season finale, or unless something really huge comes up. Okay, just wanted to make that clear so you don't all freak out. All right, enjoy the review. Bye. And sorry about the delay. If I knew it was just a review, I would have been able to do it. No, I'm not even gonna lie. I probably would have been able to only do it like yesterday, the way the schedule is right now. Enjoy.
Son, you have failed this reaction.
Guys, I just got finished watching the 5th episode of season 4 of Arrow with Constantine. Constantine was in it this time around. Basically, just right off the cuffs, my impressions of it was really cool. I liked it. I mentioned this before, but I do feel like they are sort of trying to make good on just trying to clean up so much messy points in criticism that Arrow and the Oliver character has received over the last couple of seasons, especially with I don't know exactly the word I'm looking for, but basically what Oliver says and preaches isn't exactly what he does all the time. So they don't betray someone, don't hide secrets unless you're Oliver, basically. Be faithful unless you're Oliver. So they kind of called Oliver out on that, which I thought was actually a good point. Even though they were using somewhat the weakest character and one of the most, my personal despised characters is Laurel. But I thought they actually had a really good scene in there showing that Oliver doesn't see Laurel as an equal. And there is a bit of balance here. They're actually very unique. Actually, they're very similar to each other in the fact that they both kind of do whatever they want. But it was good to see that sort of scene, the showdown between Oliver and Laurel in the hospital, and sort of admitting that she just isn't really on the same level as Oliver, or Oliver doesn't see her that way. Because I think also the viewers, I've never seen her on the same level, especially when it comes to fighting and such. I never really was a big fan of her being the Black Canary, but whatever, it is what it is. Now we have Sarah back. That was kind of strange. Kind of like, I thought they didn't actually spend a lot of time with Sarah in her coming back. I thought we were going to see some sort of sense of her rehabilitation afterwards, but I guess they're saving that for another time, another chance, another episode, or the spin-off TV show. I don't know. I know she'll be coming like the White Canary, which sometimes feels a little bit like a throwback to it's a nod to Brightest Day, Darkest Night, Brightest Day. But other than that, it was good to see some other things wrapped up. Damien Dark, of course, was really, really good. yeah, it was a good episode. It was a good episode indeed. Not so much reactionable, but good indeed. So I guess what we need is a question of the video. Let me think about one right now. I think I got it. Okay, roll the foot. Nope, actually no, I don't have it. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So this one's going to kind of be a so-so question, but let's go ahead and roll that clip. Video, music, go. Alright guys, so as we saw, Diggle was finally given his reveal of what exactly his brother was interested in Afghanistan, and it seemed a little strange, a bit of a letdown, especially for Diggle himself. And I wonder if they're going to bring that back anymore, or is this pretty much the end, the close of this arc? But I'm just kind of curious what you as the viewer thinks about his brother basically being somewhat of a drug lord or opportunist drug lord or something like that. It was very glossed over very quickly. What do you guys think about John Diggle's brother's reveal, basically? Let me know below. Alright guys, I'll check back with you next week in my next review of The Arrow Season 4. Episode 7. No, episode 6. I'll check back with you then. Time lapse. You have failed this review. Oh, and hold on, before I forget, let's not forget. Let's talk about Constantine for a second. Let's talk about Constantine. I thought that performance was interesting. That was my first introduction, actually, into this televised version of Constantine, the TV program. I never saw the original show. I never had any interest in it. My first real sort of introduction to him was in the Injustice comics during the mystical time that they were dealing with it, but there was something about it like that just didn't really click with me, like the mystical world and all that sort of stuff. I thought it was okay, but just not really that interesting enough for me to keep with it, you know, chain smoking and all that other stuff. So the TV version I thought was pretty refreshing. It was different. I think I could only deal with him still included within the Arrow universe. I don't know if I could actually deal with a show completely dedicated to him, and that might have been where the fault was. I don't know, but I also think that I think originally it was on CBS, right? So CBS or NBC, and so I think being on a different network, it could have been handled a little bit better. Being included in that world, who knows? I don't know exactly what the problem was with the original show, but I did like what we saw out of Constantine. But again, for me personally, I probably wouldn't keep it up with that particular just by himself. It probably wouldn't be my cup of tea. Same as Supergirl.
Can I say something strange?
This season sucked.
I'm happy.